Aloha everyone. About 8 months ago, I did a video discussing whether or not the Maui real estate market will crash. At that time, property values were holding steady even as other parts of the US were experiencing declining values. But what does the market look like at this point? In this video, we're going to answer that question by diving into the most recent statistics provided by the Realtors Association of Maui. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll share some details regarding the 5 properties that I have personally helped clients negotiate over the past month to give you some perspective on what I'm seeing out there while I'm putting deals together.
We're going to take a look at 4 key statistical graphs in order to determine how the market is performing. Let's start with my favorite indicator, the inventory of homes currently for sale on Maui. In my humble opinion, it's the rule of supply and demand that determines the direction of the market. Looking at the size of the current inventory of homes for sale shows us if supply is increasing or decreasing. As you can see, since 2010, the trend of inventory has been steadily decreasing. If we zoom in to take a look at just the past couple of years, you'll see that the inventory is still at near record lows. It's safe to say that supply is still relatively low on Maui. Next, let's take a look at an indicator that will help us determine what the current demand for Maui real estate looks like. Let's take a look at the percent of list price received in order to see what kind of negotiation power buyers currently have in this market. The trend for this indicator has been steadily increasing since 2010. If we zoom in to take a look at just the last 5 years, you'll see that we did recently have a period where properties were on average selling for over the asking price. That's over 100% of the list price. This was a period of record demand for Maui real estate. Between the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, many listings were receiving multiple offers and selling well over the asking price. As you would expect, property values certainly increased during this time period. Since then, the demand for properties has come back down to earth, but as you can see, the percentage of list price received is still within our normal range. In fact, condos on Maui are currently receiving, on average, 98.4% of the listing price. So now that we know that supply is low and demand is strong, what does that mean for the average sales price? What I find interesting here is that condos on Maui have seen a steady increase of average sales price over the past 13 years, but the single-family homes on Maui have seen a more drastic increase starting around 2021. The average sales price of single-family homes is currently $2 million, compared to the average sales price of condos, which is just $1.17 million. Now, when you're looking at average sales price as a statistic, it's important to keep in mind that if any particular month has a number of very large sales, it can have a big impact on the numbers. So that's why I also like to look at the median sales price. The median sales price is the point at which half of the sales sold for more and half of the sales sold for less in any given month. The median sales price for single-family homes sold on Maui was $1.2 million, while the median sales price for condominiums on Maui was just $797,000. And both categories have been on a very steady and gradual increase over the past 5 years.
So that's what's going on in the Maui real estate market overall, according to the statistics. And to give you some more insight using the recent sales that I've been involved in, over the past month, 3 of the 5 properties that I've written offers on have had multiple offers over the asking price within the first week of listing. One of the properties went under contract within 2 weeks of listing at 97% of the list price, and the final one went into contract within 4 weeks of listing at roughly 95% of the list price. Vacation rental condos in particular are selling quickly if they are priced at the most recent comps and in desirable communities. If you want to know which beachfront condos on Maui are my favorite, check out this video where I count down the top 6. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Aloha.